Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Alyx.
And I'm Andrae.
And this is the AA Perspective Podcast,
where two best friends get together and discuss our views on... Wait a second, Alyx, did we even pick a topic?
All of the topics, Dre. Nothing is safe, but it's gonna be wild. So tune in to see what we talk about this episode on...
The AA Perspective.
Welcome back to the AA Perspective Podcast. So, Andrae, how was your week? How you been? How's it been since the last time we talked?
Pretty solid time, no complaints.
Mm-hmm. What you been up to?
Yeah. Mostly just preparing for the baby.
Right. So when's all that happening? Fun stuff.
In case you didn't hear, the baby shower. It's on the 16th.
Bruh, are you serious? In case you did, this is why I need to talk to Lisa, because you're too disorganized. I can't. So there's a baby shower on the 16th.
Yeah.
When, where? Is there a registry?
Yeah, all that exists. It's at my house.
The worst.
In the backyard.
Oh, you're the worst. All right, I'm coming. We'll be there.
I want to say, it's Saturday the 16th at 3 p.m. But her family's coming and my family's coming.
Oh.
So it's gonna be
get there when you get there.
If we tell her family it starts at 12, they'll be here at 11:58, pulling up in the driveway.
That's not how Jamaicans roll.
Everyone's gonna bring something I brought cookies. Hey, I brought a fruit salad.
Right.
And
not the fruit salad.
And then, my aunts and cousins are going to show up at 5 and be like,
right.
What you got on the grill, bro? And I'm like,
The grill was popping at 2, bro.
Yeah. And I really do tell them if you get here and there's no food, well, hey,
that's on you.
That's on you. Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to miss out.
Grill's cold. I'm sorry.
Bring your own plate.
But they know. So. I've already said these, show up when you want to. I just can't guarantee food.
Right. So we're doing a shower. That's amazing news. Congratulations. Did you guys find out what you're having?
Yeah, it's a boy.
We're having a boy. Do we have a name?
Yeah. Oh, wow, you are so behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't tell me anything. No, wait, I think you did tell me the story of the name, but tell it again for the fans.
Tell it again. Well, when we found out, even before we found out, what the gender of the baby was,
mm-hmm.
Lisa had a bunch of names in her mind, and she really liked Naomi, and I really liked Beowulf.
Oh, bro.
Beowulf, yeah. Come on,
Beowulf.
Say it
Okay. Beowulf. I'm trying.
And Lisa was, she just gave me
yeah.
I'm still gunning for it though.
Are you? I'm gonna.
You know what? Here's the story. You can vote against it if you want to.
Not my kid, not my problem, but whatever.
We were at our cousin's house at the pool, and her 5-year-old cousin, it's her cousin's baby, and they were talking about names, and her 5-year-old little girl, and she's like, the baby's name is Beowulf because they don't want a name that anybody else has, so that when he goes to school, he's the only one with the name. So I like Beowulf. And I was like, you hear it? You see that right there?
Out of the mouths of babes, bro.
I was like, I didn't even know she had that many words in her vocabulary, let alone dropping knowledge on y'all.
Exactly. Well, she probably goes to school with a bunch of Tiffany's and a bunch of
she has to start school, yeah.
Everybody's she will though.
Yeah. No, yeah, she starts this week though. Yeah.
Everybody starts this week. I saw a lot of back to school pictures on my Facebook feed this morning. Everybody's first day of school pics. Well, no, you don't know because you're not on Facebook, which is really lame.
Not on Facebook, yeah.
Not on social media, period, which is super lame. Do you know how difficult it is when I want to put you in a group chat and you're not on Facebook Messenger?
I was once upon a time on Twitter.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time
How do you
ago.
feel about them Twitter changing the name to X?
I'm not on Twitter, so I couldn't care either way.
Oh, okay. All right.
I knew things were gonna get crazy once Elon Musk took over.
I mean,
Yeah. I'm just
of
waiting to see
course.
what else he's got up his sleeves. I feel like he's just doing stuff just to stay relevant at this point, like shock value.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
You've already seen the rabbit come out the hat, and so it's okay. I get it.
It's like, okay, I see
what's
what
next?
you're doing, but what is it now? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like
Kinda
the boy
like,
who cried Beowulf. I had to.
So many people had to Google that name, like, what does it mean? I'm like,
That's good though. That makes it a conversation piece, and nobody will forget your kid's name.
No one will forget.
Yeah.
But okay, all that to say, she's like, we can't name that baby Beowulf. And she likes the name Chase, and
Okay.
I said, I didn't argue.
You didn't argue. I like how you put that very PC. I didn't argue.
But if you were to talk about him right now, she'd be like, well, Beowulf, I had a sandwich today and he didn't like it. And I'm like, oh, it's working.
Creeping in there. Yeah. You just got to stay persistent. That's all. Eventually it'll grow on her.
I'm hoping.
At least you could do it for a nickname, maybe, if it doesn't work out. You could still call it
People are
Beowulf.
saying that. You know what? That is like the next thing people say is, maybe for a middle name.
That was my next thing I was gonna say. What's the middle name gonna be if Beowulf was the first name?
Do you really want to know what she wants for a middle name?
Of course I do. So wait, is this the middle name for Beowulf or Chase? First of all,
in general, right now, and I'm like,
okay.
I'm like, I don't want to use that analogy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so first off, yeah, good for this person and great for them. But you ever go to you remember like, I don't know, like when you're like a kid, I didn't really have this choice, but I saw white kids do it. Like parents would like serve them something and they're like, no, and then push it over. I saw it
happen at my white friends' houses, but it never happened at my house.
Okay, all right. So yeah, she's like, again, kudos to our former president. She's like, I want it to be Barack. And I'm like, what?
What's up?
It's taken. It's already taken. Okay, it's taken.
There's only one.
There's only one. Exactly. There's only one.
Chase Barack? That's a mouthful.
Yeah. Okay.
Beowulf Barack. That's a tongue twister.
You don't forget that one either.
You definitely don't. Wow. These are some serious names.
It's a real challenge, man.
It is. It's got to be fun, though, to come up and pick them. I mean, but you're on a time constraint, too, because you got to pick it before they get here.
She's already telling people and her friends and whoever's going to be there, make sure, if I'm too out of it, when it's time to put the name on the card, please don't let them put X, Y, or Z. She's already telling people, man.
So that's what happened to my brother, right?
No.
That's how my brother got his name. So, okay, fun story. I'm Alyx. My sister has an A name. My brother was supposed to have an A name. We were all supposed to be all A's. Okay.
Like a gang.
Yeah, it was supposed to be
triple A's.
Yeah, triple A's. The triple A siblings. You know what I mean? My mom had a whole vision. So
gang.
For real. So what happened was my brother was born. And my mother was kind of out of it. My father was like, I want to name him after me. And my mother was like, no, I'm good. We're naming him Adam. We'll give the name out because he never had that name. So we're naming him Adam. So she said, okay, his name is Adam. Went to sleep, woke up, birth certificate, total different name, my father's name. He is now a junior. Nobody ever did anything about it. He was like, ah.
Yeah, exactly. And they look at yep, makes sense.
Yeah, all right, works for me. And yeah, so till this day, that's the fun story that we get to tell of how my brother got his middle name.
Does anyone still call him Adam?
Yeah. my stepmother to differentiate between which of the junior and the senior.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one did you mean?
Exactly. I'll be like, who are you talking about? Who's Adam?
She asked me about that. Like, oh, do you want to, to be a junior? I was like, no, my credit sucks enough. Like, let's not do that to him. You don't want to. You don't want to get mixed up in this.
You don't want that smoke. You don't want that.
Yeah,
that's so true, though.
Start fresh, bro.
Right. Get your own social security number, your own credit score. It'll be great.
Yeah. Today's age, come on, man.
Plus, with a name like Chase, like you just start out at 820, like automatic.
Not Beowulf. Come on, it's not 860, 870.
I don't know what Beowulf is. Beowulf sounds like he stole Chase's credit.
You know who loves the name though is I guess my brother-in-law. It's weird to say that. I don't have a brother.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah, it is. It is weird.
It's still new for me too.
But he's like super. He's like when I mean Irish, I mean like he's like actually from like Ireland.
Oh damn.
So,
okay.
So he's like, I love the name, and that's a terrible accent. That's a terrible.
A for effort though. You tried.
Okay, if you want to call it that, yeah. But yeah, he's like, come on. He's like, you're gonna get that one right. I was like, I'll try my best.
I feel like that's a very Irish name, or in that European
I believe he
area.
said Gaelic, and I was like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it is. No wonder we like saying, all right.
But,
it might grow on me. Give me a minute.
And maybe, Lisa's like, why that name? I was like, it's the only motherfucker I know that fucked a dragon. Okay.
And live to tell the tale.
And live to tell about it.
Except for Donkey.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, good one. Except, hey, yo, yeah.
Donkey
did
that.
do it. Donkey got
the kids to prove it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Shrek reference. Awesome.
Right. If you didn't get it, well, watch more cartoons.
Exactly. Oh, man.
All that from What'd You Do This Weekend?
I know. See? This is what I'm saying. Well, what did
Where
I
we
do?
going?
Well, we were just talking about, we're just starting off our day. But I was going to tell you, I enjoyed camping last week.
Where'd you go camping?
I went Nickerson State Park. I go to state parks to go camping. I don't like roughing it.
I heard that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
Is people go into places that have bathrooms.
Yes. Exactly.
And running water.
Yes. Bathrooms and showers are always right next to my campsite, but not too close in case there's like a stinky dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to be downwind.
It's an option.
Exactly.
Versus no option. Like that's
and then I bring my own electricity. I have Wi-Fi. I'm good to go. I'm
it. It's the camping 2.0.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't they call it glamping or something like that?
Okay, see, I don't call it glamping, but I guess people who really camp call it what I do glamping. Like I'm still in a tent. Just because I have a double air mattress does not mean, it has a headboard too, but whatever. Like, and I have a screened-in porch for my tent. Like it's a 1-bedroom with a screened-in porch. Yeah.
Wow.
I like to smoke weed in my tent without having bugs near me and watching the campfire. So it's like a whole vibe. Yeah,
like I imagine like a bouncy house with a door.
Yeah. Basically. You're not wrong. A bouncy house with a door. Yeah. And a roof. Yeah.
And a roof. Yeah. If you can camp without the bugs, like I always wonder that too. Like when I'm like watching those zombie movies and like they're out and I'm like the mosquitoes are fucking you up, man. You just chilling.
Right. I'd be walking through the woods.
Oh shit. Right? Definitely giving the zombies away. Like, all right.
Yep, I'll be like giving away my position the whole time. Oh, couldn't do it.
I hear there's a good site in Plymouth. Never been.
What's the site in Plymouth? I think I looked it up the last time. We almost went, but we did Shami Crowell instead. Kenny was not happy with Shami Crowell.
On what side of the bridge is that?
That is right at the bridge. That's like what is that? Bourne, Wareham, so a little bit of Sandwich area around there.
If y'all don't know, Alyx lives in the Cape, so
Before my house, before you get to my house.
we define things as before the bridge or after the bridge, but then it depends on which direction you're coming from.
That's true. So from your house to my house, it's before my house, but way before your Cape house.
All right.
There. Got all the directions. But anyway, so the title of today's podcast is going to be something along the lines. I haven't worded it out yet. I usually do it after. I like to let it marinate. But I wanted to talk about dating apps because we were both on them and now we are currently married. Not to each other, thank God. No. But yeah. So we were there for each other during the dating app period. And it was a shit show. But we came out on top. We made it to the other side. How is dating apps for you? Like start off, which ones were you on?
Not enough of them.
Not enough. The wrong answer. The correct answer is I was on the right one because I met my wife. That's the right answer.
The right time. It's all about timing.
Yeah, it is. It is all about timing. Because I was on them for years. Wow. Like a good 5 to 7 years, maybe. I wouldn't say I was like actively looking for about 2 of those years, maybe.
Mm-hmm. That's a whole career in some sports,
It was a career. It was so much work. You got to check each one of them. You got to check all your matches, make sure who you talking to on this one and that one. And
did you ever like see someone in the same app, like, or different, like
Yep.
same person, different app?
Yep. And they still swipe on you. It's like, did you forget you already talking to me over here?
Different. You had a different color.
Or they
on.
forget that they ghosted you and then they hit you up on the other app. That's happened before.
I never. I think you have the better stories between us. So
you think? Listen,
I know so.
Did I tell you about the guy? I don't know. I told Kenny this the other day. The guy who wanted me to eat poop. Remember that episode of Rick and Morty? If you know anyone who eats poop, give him my number.
How? All right, you're on the app. We will or won't say the name of the app. You agree that you both are somewhat attracted to each other, maybe a little, maybe a lot.
Yeah.
How do you break that?
How did we get here?
Yeah.
So we're chit-chatting off the app. We get to texting and we're chit-chatting and he sends me a video. I can't quite figure out what the video is. It's just a video of a piece of newspaper on the floor. And it goes for like 5 minutes, nothing happening. So I stopped watching the video and I'm like, what did you send me? Like, what's going on? And he's like, watch the whole thing. And then a dookie drops from above onto the floor. And I'm like, what did you send me? And he's like, well, I just wanted to know if you were like into that type of stuff. And I was like, into what? Pooping on the floor? And he's like, well, it's something me and my ex were into. That's an old video of hers. And I'm like, why are you sending me videos of your ex pooping on the floor? What is happening? This is what I mean
so
when
many
I say
puns that can just go, like shitty situation.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you.
That's not where he was going.
Okay.
So I forget how we got on the topic, but he ended up telling me that she does that for him, and then when he comes home, he likes to eat it. My first question, of course, was, what does it taste like? Because I'm not doing it. I just need to know before I delete you.
I mean, that was my other question. I was like, like who was eating whose, and
he was eating hers.
Okay, and he was just like,
I'm not kink shaming anybody,
that was
but
his main squeeze. It's just so
not main squeeze. I'm dead. That was great. So yeah, he asked me if I'd like to eat poop, and I told him no, and I have to go, and I'm so sorry for you, but do you want to know what he told me it tastes like though?
Where's
What
my?
do you think it tastes like? Let's yeah, cleanse your palate. What do you think poop tastes like?
I don't know.
Apparently, it tastes like potatoes. It tastes like boiled potatoes. That's what he said.
No. Tongue is broken.
Boiled potatoes. I don't know, bro.
I've changed enough diapers to know. No.
I've smelt enough to know that ain't what it is.
Okay.
They must have a bland
You know how
diet.
like some people are colorblind? Like maybe there's a nose blind.
You would have to be to get that past your nose into your mouth. Like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, poop, potato, same thing.
Yeah, potato.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know if people are nose blind, right? I'm sure.
I mean, it could happen because it happens with COVID.
Yeah.
People lose their sense of smell.
Yeah. That didn't happen to me, but yeah.
It happens to some people. Yeah. And then they can't taste anything. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
You think he had like the original, like he's got that long COVID and doesn't know it?
This was way before COVID was even a thing. This is a good 5 years before the pandemic. He's got zero excuses.
It started somewhere.
That's probably how it started, honestly. People eating other people's poop.
Yeah. So it wasn't, some pig at some meat market or a bat that a pig ate and then some. Yeah,
no, it was people just being kinky. Yeah. People doing weird shit.
Yeah. And then going to the airport like, excuse me.
Right. Shaking hands with everybody like, you're a poop here. I give everybody daps now. Like, knuckles for everybody.
Adoba the other day and went to the bathroom and he washed his hands and he goes, I'm like, you don't wash your hands and then open the bathroom door with the same.
No.
That's making your hand dirtier.
You defeat the purpose.
You use your shirt, man. Use your shirt or use a paper towel or
use the paper towel. Come on. Yeah. Nobody taught these people.
Yeah. He's growing. He's learning.
A for effort. The struggle is real, learning how to navigate the situation. But so you don't have any poop stories from being on dating apps? I know you were on for a lot less longer than I was.
Yes.
You started late.
For me, I think I only tried 2. Yeah.
Which ones?
I remember Bumble. I remember Match.com.
I remember Bumble.
I remember like 5 minutes of Hinge. Like 10 minutes of Tinder.
10 minutes, yeah. I think I lasted 10 minutes on Tinder to myself. I was on there and my cousin saw me and he calls me and he goes, what are you doing on Tinder? And I'm like, what are you doing on Tinder? Like, but I didn't know Tinder was a hookup app. I didn't know. So he was telling me, he's like, no, it's a hookup app. I was like, no, I'm deleting my account right now. But then I'm sitting here thinking now, why was he on there? How are you seeing me?
Yeah, that is also strange. Like, is when I forget which one it was. I not really. I remember. It was Bumble. Was it Bumble? It was one of them. Anyways, and I saw my ex's cousin on there, and I was like, oh shit.
But is she a snitch? Or is it just awkward?
She definitely can't hold a secret.
Aha.
Not that it would be a secret. Right. I'm just saying.
It's less drama if she didn't know.
Yeah.
I see that. Some people are like
and
that.
I was just like, yeah. Anyways.
Exes be Xing.
I saw I saw her at a birthday party the other day. Anyways.
Random.
Yeah, it was random. Well, it wasn't random. It's Harrison's
Did she swipe on you? Well, that's not.
And that was I always wondered too. Like, what do the other people see? Like, I always wondered, like you're on one side of the app, like you're on the, and then there's this other side you can't see, and I'm like, what are these other dudes posting on here? Besides, is it all dick pics?
Yes. Oh my god,
Dick
my
pics
friend.
and cars? I don't know.
Dick pics, cars, and fishing for some reason.
I knew fishing.
For some reason, if you live in New England, you have to have a picture of you holding a fish in your profile pic for some reason. I don't know what it is.
I had a feeling, and I purposely wrote in my bio, "Hey, no pic holding the fish."
Yeah. I feel like, do men feel like, hey, I'm a hunter and a gatherer, and that's why I'm posting this? Like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Last week I talked about a Patrice O'Neal joke. He's got a joke about this too.
Of course. Well, tell me the joke. What happened?
I mean, the joke is just like, he's just like, yeah, man, as a man, you got to prove to other men that you can fish by catching fish and showing the proof that you got the fish.
Right, but that's not a flex for women. We don't know why you're putting it up there. We don't. Okay, you can hold a fish. Okay, you can fish. Whoop-de-doo. Like, it's not the flex you think it is. I hate to break it to you. You know what else is not a flex?
What's up?
Unsolicited dick pics. That's not a flex.
Well, here's your platform to explain why.
Well, first of all, y'all are doing it wrong. Second of all, like, we want to see what we're working. There is an art to dick pics. This is just my personal opinion. I do want to see what you're working with. However, it's the unsolicited part for me. I didn't ask you yet. Like, we're not at that part in our relationship. We
brushing my teeth with a,
like. And I'm gonna tell you a secret, and lady's gonna hate me, but we take your dick pics, we collect them, and we share them in the group chat. That's all dick pics get used for. So this whole fantasy of you like thinking that we're like, getting it on with ourselves, imagining us with your dick pic, it's not true. We're just laughing at you in the group chat. And now, not now, because I'm married, I'm not on dating apps, but back in the day when I would save all the dick pics I get. And then I'd just start sending them back to the people that are sending them to me.
Huh.
So they send a dick pic, they get a dick pic back.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. You're going to send me an unsolicited dick pic, you get one back.
Here's mine. Okay.
Yeah, right? The trash takes itself out so quickly.
Oh, man.
Right. But if you could take a joke, then we can keep talking. Okay. Now I know you got a sense of humor. It's all a game. It's all a game. What is your opinion on dick pics? Do you send them? Did you send them?
I did not send one. And maybe that's the reason I, didn't get enough swipes. Who knows? I'm joking.
Well, I'm glad you didn't send any. That's good.
No.
We don't really like it. We don't really like it. There are women out there that are like, yeah, let me see what you're working with.
Urges to, like, really strong urges to, and not in the beginning. Like if it didn't work out, but like here's a dick pic for your troubles.
Show them what they're missing.
No, not for you.
Oh my god, I wish I would send revenge porn, but like in that way, like that would be great. I wish it'd be like, you know what? Let me show you what you're not having tonight, and send a sultry picture of myself. Oh. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna tell my friends to do from now on. I'm gonna be like, yeah, go out, do a boudoir photo shoot for yourself, have an arsenal, okay, of pics ready to go for certain situations, and then once they ghost you, just be like, okay, I'm gonna send you this picture. Like what you could have had. Bow. I like it. I like that we have rules for dating apps now, even though we're not on them anymore. Probably could have used these ideas in our early 30s. But that's okay.
I'm sure someone will find them useful.
Exactly. That's why you always tell your story, because you never know who you're helping that day.
Yeah.
Like, we just saved a lot of dudes a lot of time sending dick pics for no reason.
I don't think we saved 2 seconds.
Well, you know what? I tried.
No, my dick on all the bitches.
They ain't talking about me. They ain't talking about me.
They ain't talking about me, man.
No, you.
Motherfucker don't know what he's talking about.
You. It's you. You are part of the problem. Now, if someone asks you for a dick pic, okay, now hold on. That's a different
You send
thing.
One, you send two, you send a collection.
You don't send a collection. I would say,
this is my dick in Miami.
I would say send a video. I would say send a video, live
A
action.
video.
A video.
What? Like. Okay.
I need all
all
angles. I need to know, because I don't want the shadows. I don't want the ratio to be off. It could be. I don't know the size of your hand. I don't know what I'm comparing it to. Is it a cucumber, or is it an eggplant? What is it?
All right, I'm forming business ideas as we speak.
Oh,
like a miniature Coke bottle
with measurements on it, so you could compare and contrast.
Like how you go to Disneyland and the castle is shaped weird so that it looks like it's really big, but it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
It's out of proportion. Yeah, that's the thing.
Right.
That's the problem.
I'm gonna start selling Coke bottles that are not proportional.
Hold on. We could do one of these. One of these.
Yeah, but you can tell that's a shorty though. You could tell. You
could tell, but if you there's another one that's that big. You can't. The 16 ounce. I mean, not even. Yeah. You couldn't tell.
It's gonna have the measurements on there and everything.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the Coke bottle.
What?
Which Coke bottle?
Yeah. What? Don't look. Yeah. Let me stop.
Yeah, don't put your business out there. Now. Yeah, exactly. Giving it away for free. People are like, uh-huh.
Now, of course, I didn't wake up this morning thinking, I'm going to talk about dick pics today.
Neither did I, but here we are. My husband was like, what are you talking about on the podcast today? I'll tell him, it wasn't dick pics, but here we are.
Oh, man, which way is the wind blowing?
But yeah, I say send a video so that way we can get the real deal of what we're dealing. And don't send it when it's at its full attention. I don't know why I have to say this, but men send them just, through just getting out the shower throughout their day, just random. No, we need to see what everything.
What's wrong with everyday dick, huh? No, I'm just.
I don't want hanging around the house dick. I want
You want,
I'm not looking for regular schmegular.
Oh, what? Come on.
Make it look like you're sending in a resume for a porn audition.
Okay, all right.
There you go. Put some effort into it. Get some good lighting going.
I got you. I hear you. I see your angle now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Know of a guy
angles.
that does that.
You do, or did?
Yeah, I don't know him personally. I saw him on television, and long story short, it was a TV show. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was this special on OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and it was people making a lot of money on OnlyFans.
They make dumb money on OnlyFans.
And this one dude, as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh, this bro's gay. And he's like, no, I'm not, but it gets me paid.
Oh, so he's gay for pay. I know some people.
And I was just like he was, and yeah, he did what you said.
Yeah. He
would
more
model
money
them.
in gay porn.
He would model them, and he was on Airbnb, looking up houses. He was looking for strange houses, not a Holiday Inn Express. No,
right.
He wanted to go to a house that had an old school refrigerator.
One of those 50s refrigerators.
Yeah, yeah. And
okay.
He had a little handbag of underwears in them. And he was lay them on the bed, yeah, which one's gonna go with this background? And I was just wow. Here I am thinking you just show your ass.
Nope. There's a technique to everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Do you know who Safari is? He's a famous Jamaican.
Well, great name.
Yeah.
I don't know Safari.
He dated Nicki Minaj. He's on Love and Hip Hop. Which one is he on now? I think he's on Atlanta. He was in New York, but anyways, long story short, so he started an OnlyFans after he broke the internet. because someone leaked a dick pic of him, and it was ridiculous. Like, there's no humanly way possible that that's real, but it is. So he broke the internet, and it was everywhere. And then he started an OnlyFans, and he literally just rubs oil on himself, and he makes millions. I'm like, I'm in the wrong business. I need to get a baby oil sponsorship. That's what I need. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start OnlyFans where I'm just going to hire dudes. I'm just going to hire buff dudes, and I'm just going to oil them down, and then they can go about their day. That's it. I'm just going to oil dudes down.
You would probably make some bank on that.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? Here we are giving out more ideas for free.
Yeah, you know? For free. You know what we should do? We should do a random sponsor. Let's put some. We're giving away these ideas. You know, let's shout out Matt and his show there. I don't know much about it.
Cardboard Mess. Cardboard Mess. Oh my God. The last episode was hilarious. And he always has a plot twist, and he likes to put little Easter eggs in there. So it's a good watch. It's a good watch. Everybody go to YouTube, watch the Cardboard Mess. I think there's a bunch of numbers after it. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a vibe.
Cardboard Mess.
Vibe. Watch it high. Definitely watch it high. It's hilarious.
This message brought to you by Cardboard Mess.
Right? Now pay us, Matt. Oh man. But no, I'm always up for supporting people's projects, whatever they may be. Speaking of which, what are you watching during the writer's strike?
I thought I told you this.
Yeah, but
90 Day Fiance.
Right.
But then I was watching a trailer for 90 Day Fiance UK, and I was like,
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this interests me.
It's, yeah.
All right. I might have to when is that coming out? I might have to tune in. Uh-oh.
like the American one is cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's like, you know, it's like Lemonade Light.
Okay, I don't like Lemonade Light.
I'm just saying. And then you see, and then the other one, the UK one, it's like, yeah, this is Lemonade. And why? Let's just put it out there. It's got more drama.
Okay, then I'm there.
I'm just saying, it's got more drama, man. You know, like people are coming from all over the world. Mm-hmm. You know, it's guys, it's girls. You know, like for example, like there's this young lady in there, and she's like, her long distance relationship is a gentleman from Mexico, you know, and so like he gets to the UK and he's just like, it's cold, man. And I'm just like, and he's like walking, and she's like, we're gonna go and sightsee, and he's like, where's the sun? You know, and I was just like,
right. It's raining all the time.
And his face was just like, yeah, Mexico's better. You know?
He's like, I'm gonna marry her, and then we're moving back home because no.
And so that's where they are right now in the show. Is like, she's like, move to England, and he's just like, move to Mexico, you know?
Right.
And
come to the sunshine.
Yeah. And so I haven't seen it yet, but she's going to Mexico, and I can't wait to see her reation.
I actually know a guy who used to live in the UK and moved to Mexico. Shout out to Dan. He's a good supporter too. He lives in paradise. He lives in Cabo now.
Oh,
he was like, there's no sun here, so I'm gonna move to where there's nothing but sun.
So yeah. You know, there's this other guy, he lives in the UK, and he is talking to this lady. And at first, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, he's a middle-aged guy. Mm-hmm. I believe the woman's from the Philippines, and she's kooky is the way I'm going to describe her. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. And she's like going there to be with him, but like, okay, I'm gonna just say it. Like, he's broke and she doesn't know it.
Uh-oh. That's always good for drama.
So like I
Wait, you
know
have
in
no
her
money?
mind, I'm like right. I'm sure in her mind, she's like, yeah, I'm like leaving my country to go to his country because his country, he probably got money,
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna be taken
and
care
then
of when I get there.
yeah, and she's probably gonna get there and be like, what? I'm in the same boat.
I'm still poor?
Right,
No.
right. How am I still poor? And then like one of the pulls is like he's got a kid with her.
Oh.
My opinion doesn't look like him, but anyways, that
Uh-huh.
happens sometimes, I guess.
It does.
And he's like, yeah, you're like, I'm gonna bring her here and my son here. And then she's got like 3 other kids that are like old.
Oh. That's not gonna happen.
And so like all these twists and turns, like the American one
love it.
doesn't have.
Yeah. Nope. I'm there. I'm watching it. When does it start? Let me know. When does it drop? I need to know. TLC,
Okay, so
here I come.
that's what I'm watching. I didn't talk about all this. Bailey Zappi just got dropped, and the Pats only have one QB right now. Yeah.
Wait, we have more than one QB?
Yeah. Usually we had 3 yesterday. Now we have 1.
Oh. That seems like important things that we need to get done.
So, not gonna dwell on it though.
So wait, does that affect your fantasy football?
No, backup quarterbacks don't affect fantasy
at
all, unless somebody gets really hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
No. It's more of a depth thing and like a future thing. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So what does this mean?
It just
for us non-sports people, what does this mean?
What does it mean? Some people think that it means like the team's getting ready for some huge trade for another quarterback. We'll see. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Is there anybody in the running?
The best joke I heard was that Brady's coming back. Like they were making room for Brady.
Oh my God. We're going to make this joke every year for the rest of our lives until Brady, even when Brady's dead, they're going to be like, oh, he's coming back.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Wait and see.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of celebrities dying, R.I.P. Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Price is right. Yeah. 99 years old.
99?
99. He pulled a Betty White. He almost made it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How'd he die?
Old age? I don't know.
Randomly, I have a clip of The Price is Right on my computer with classic Bob Barker kissing all the ladies.
Pull it up. That is so random that you happen to have that, though.
All right, let me see what I can find, though.
That's funny because when my brother announced it in the group chat, he was like, oh, Bob Barker died. And I was like, I feel like this is a prank that happens every year that somebody says Bob Barker's dead. So I didn't believe him for like a good 10 minutes until I Googled it myself. And I was like, oh, okay. He's literally dead this time.
For reals?
For reals? I was like, no, we say this every year. I'm telling you.
We say this every year.
No, because like celebrities turn up dead every year and they'll be like, no, I'm not really dead.
Gotcha. Let me just make sure I got the right clip here, and okay. I'll be right back.
All right. Can't hear you.
Whoops. I can't wait to hear your reaction after you see this clip.
Me too. Wait. All right.
Okay. All right. Rewinding now, and I'm gonna move that over here.
This is gonna be great.
Right. How am I supposed to share this with you and everyone? I think only you'll be able to see it.
No. It records. Everyone can see it. Just share as long as you share the screen.
As long as I share the screen. Okay. All right. Yeah. So share.
Make sure you delete your browser, all the
yeah, I'm gonna make sure that you don't see all my YouPorn links and all that stuff. I hope the audio comes through. Let me know if the audio comes through. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Waiting for it.
Did you hear the audio?
Nope.
No. Okay.
The screen just okay. Now we're seeing it. Nope, no audio.
No audio. There wasn't an option to share the audio.
That's
Let me
weird.
try again. Let me try. Let's see. Because I've got the mic here. Let me see. Mic.
You gonna jerry rig it? You gonna ghetto fab it? You muted yourself. There you go.
Yeah, of course I can make it work, but then, it would lose its power.
All right, just show me the video. Does the audio matter?
It might. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try harder for like a few seconds.
Okay. Try harder for a few seconds. It's okay. We're gonna do
this
it
feature
anyway.
I'll have this figured out by the next show.
All right, awesome.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll play it just the way it is.
Okay.
Okay. So can you see it? No. Yes.
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Man, the audio would be so much better though. It's like, like I see my microphone here, but I don't know how to like.
You muted yourself again.
Oh, darn it. Yeah.
Thought you had it.
There's that. There's that. You can switch. Yeah. There is a way. All right. Tell me. I don't know.
No audio, but still. What year was this? I'm looking at the hair. Oh, she almost fell. This is a cue for all of you that are listening to this on your podcast places to switch over to Spotify so you can see the video. Oh, he had brown hair. Wow, this is a minute ago. Oh, you're on mute again.
Oh, man. I had to stop it. It'll be ready next time.
All right, it'll be ready next time. That's awesome. That's awesome.
It was definitely a classic. It's worth seeing.
Bob Barker moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Steve Harvey is the new Bob Barker.
Easily. Except
like
he lives in the day of Me Too, so he can't do as much.
Okay, did you see the episode? Did you see the episode of Family Feud where they had RuPaul's Drag Race?
No.
Oh my God, it was hilarious. He was not having a good time. He was so uncomfortable. It was visible. It was great. And then it was like RuPaul and all the guests were just making inappropriate jokes towards him, like, "Oh, you look good in your suit," or "Oh, I'd like to take you home." You know what I mean? Like they could sense his uncomfortability, and they were like, "I'm gonna keep poking the bear,"
and they were just feeding off of it.
Yeah, exactly. It was so great. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pull that up next week. But speaking back to what we were talking about. Oh yes, we'll figure it out. We got this. It's episode 2. We're working it out. But I was talking about what we were watching because we both saw movies in the last 2 weeks. Barbie and what was the other one we saw? The Flash.
You saw Flash, yeah.
Yeah. So what was your opinion on Barbie? Because that's the one I saw first. Let
me ask you a question first. And you texted me and you said, "Hey, we're about to watch The Flash," and I was like, "Oh yeah, something. It's a good movie to see one time."
Yeah. And I totally agree with you. I said it to Kenny before I press play, I just want to tell you, Dre said, it's a good movie to watch once. And then I paused it again and I said, and Mom said it was great. But she also agrees she doesn't need to see it again. But like, I don't know. I like what they did with it, but I felt like it was very Marvel-esque, like what they were doing with the. You're like, you mean like the multiverse? No, not quite, but like almost. So I was feeling but that's what DC and Marvel do. That's what they do. They compete.
Yeah. Where was I surprised? I was surprised Oh, would that be a movie spoiler?
Oh
Is it late
yeah.
enough?
I don't know. It just I think it's fine because it's out on TV
Not.
now, so
It's
it's
not
it's
like it's
streaming.
came out last week or anything.
No.
Yeah.
It's been in theaters for a
Yeah.
while. It's streaming now. We're fine.
I was surprised when, it makes it obvious to the audience that it's like, oh, wait, like, the movie's about time travel. And it's like, oh, no matter what I do, I can't fix everything, even if
Yeah.
I can go in the past. Like,
Sounds very familiar, like a Doctor Strange movie.
I got to see more Doctor Strange.
Yes, you do. They talk all about the fixed point in time. That's where it came from. Although, like I said, they're competing comics, so they all had the same idea.
So then, what was your favorite part about Barbie?
I like the speech at the end where America Fiera was talking about how hard it is to be a woman, and I'm like, yes, period, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. And my husband's just sitting there like,
What?
okay. Like, yes, it is that hard. It is that hard. Yes, and we have to do this and this and this and still be this and this and this. Yes, period. And that's how I felt about that.
I thought it was a cool movie, but it was like after her speech there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going, is it over yet?
No, you know what my favorite part was? Weird Barbie.
I just felt like the ending.
Weird Barbie's
there was
house.
like 3 or 4 endings.
Yeah, true. There was. Because it's like when you think it's done, it's like, oh no, wait, there's still more. It was like, oh, we still Ken hasn't solved his problem yet, so we gotta keep going back. But I enjoyed it. I would have enjoyed it more if it was in focus because I saw it at a drive-in and it wasn't in focus and I didn't have my glasses, so it wasn't as good. But will I watch it again? Yes, I will. Will I definitely watch it with my niece? For sure. Absolutely.
That's something. What did I tell? I told a bunch of people who that. I was like, not a kid movie. I could tell from the trailer. Not a kid movie.
Not a kid movie. Because it was funny. I was like, I'm going to take my niece to go see it. Well, Kenny's nieces, my nieces too. I was going to take her to go see it. She's 12 going on 13. She'll be 13 in December. And I was like, yeah, we'll go see Barbie. And then my sister saw it and she was like, not a kid's movie. Don't do it. She's like, go
got a toy
with adults.
in it, but not about toys.
Exactly.
Oh, what else was weird for me? Not weird, but fun to me is, like I watch way more movies than Lisa. And so we're watching it and I'm like, they stole that movie from that scene, that clip from The Matrix. Oh, they stole that from this movie.
Yep.
And Lisa's just like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, it's the scene. It's, and she just didn't get it at all.
Yeah. Over her head. It's okay. I did the same thing when I'm like,
Oracle, when Neo walks into the kitchen and Oracle.
Yeah, the Birkenstock and the heel. Yeah. I was like, red pill, blue pill. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. That was great. Oh, the Birkenstock. I have the same problem with Kenny when he doesn't recognize actors from other stuff.
Oh,
like one of the Kens.
I don't know their names, but I know their faces.
I don't know their names specifically, and I know their characters in other movies. I'll be like, I was like, oh, it was Shang-Chi. He was one of the Kens.
Yeah, you're right.
And poor Alan. I liked Alan. He was cute.
Oh, Alan.
Yeah.
All his clothes fit me.
And Midge, the pregnant one.
Yeah.
All these discontinued Barbies. I was like, oh, that's adorable.
I like of course I would say this. Yeah. I like the blow up boob one. I was like, what?
Of course.
You don't remember that? It's just like, that existed? I'm like, how is it? Even I know that.
Did Brianna have one?
That was way past Brianna.
Okay. Yeah.
My dad, I say my dad because it wasn't my mom. My dad made it a point that he would not buy my sister Barbie dolls because he felt like it encouraged young ladies to get pregnant early. So
Jamaicans.
Yep.
That's how these West Indians, man. anything you do will get you pregnant. It doesn't. I remember my father's from Barbados, and he said to me one time, "I'm glad you're on the soccer team because now I know you're not pregnant." I was in ninth grade.
Soccer, yep.
I was like, apparently, if I'm in sports, I'm
Chasing
too busy
different balls,
to
Dad.
get
Chasing
pregnant.
different balls.
Different balls, Dad. Different balls. Is what I should have said, but ninth grade humor.
Oh, I would have, if you had said that at 9. Wow.
No, I'm not as snappy as I am now. Not as quick-witted.
Takes time to. All right.
But yeah, so unfortunately, our time is gone, come and gone. It's been a whole hour that we had our conversation. We didn't even notice.
Never.
Ever. And that's why we do this podcast, because this is how it is. So,
all right, folks.
I want to give you homework for next episode.
More homework? All right, no.
Yes.
Cool. Go ahead.
Okay, so because you won't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta.
No, I won't.
One of the housewives, Candy Burris, and her husband, Todd Tucker, made a movie, and it just came out on Peacock. So that is your homework, to watch The Past. It's actually a really good movie.
What's
I
the
think
name
you're
of the
going to
movie?
enjoy it. The Past, starring Drew Sidora. It's on Peacock. That's your homework. And then we're going to discuss next episode.
Getting the screen share to work with audio.
Yes. I'll give him the login info so you can do some test runs.
All right.
Awesome. All right, Dre. Well, I will see you next time. And you will see me. I hope everyone had a good time and enjoyed our conversation.
Hey,
you want to say
take
bye
care,
to
Alyx.
people?
Yeah.
Say
People
bye,
of the internet.
everybody.
Catch you later.
Have a good evening. All right.